It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
The cowboys have their horses, the mountaineers their mules. Even Santa has his reindeer. And this guy, he's got this truck.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota from the most remote quarters.
This is Jason with Dakota Carpet Restoration. Leave the cleaning to me. Don't cry over spilt milk, Kool-Aid, or whatever it is. I can help make your carpet look new again. Your carpet should be professionally cleaned every 12 to 18 months. If your house is underwater, no problem. Call us right away. Even if it's 3 in the morning, we'll take care of the water damage before mold sets in. Dakota Carpet Restoration, based in Platte, South Dakota. 605-481-8709. The clean you expect, the service you deserve.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
If you have seen our lot at Harry K, then you know we're having a record month. We are in need of vehicles, and a lot of them. That's right, we won't send you those mailers to confuse you. We'll just ask you to bring your vehicle in to have us look at it. No games, no gimmicks, just good old-fashioned honesty. Shop us first, shop us last. Either way, come see Harry K. Family, friends, and Fords, in that order.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
This is Jason with Dakota Carpet Restoration. Leave the cleaning to me. Don't cry over spilt milk, Kool-Aid, or whatever it is. I can help make your carpet look new again. Your carpet should be professionally cleaned every 12 to 18 months. If your house is underwater, no problem. Call us right away. Even if it's 3 in the morning, we'll take care of the water damage before mold sets in. Dakota Carpet Restoration, based in Platte, South Dakota. 605-481-8709. The clean you expect, the service you deserve.
The best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90.
As we welcome you to PILC, we are underway as the final regular season games have begun. The Pierre Governor girls playing first against the Yankton Gazelles, and Yankton will get a throw in here as we are just getting started. Glad you could join us. John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller, and the wind will be with us for the majority of these two games as well, so better get used to that sound in the microphones. Governors are looking to finish the regular season with the win. They did lose 3-1 last night to the girls. The boys lost 1-0. As Mendel will kind of, as the ball goes out for now, a throw here for the Governors. The girls had a 1-0 lead, played really good against this Roosevelt team last night.
Yeah, Roosevelt's a really good team too, and they put in a good effort for 50, 60 minutes and kind of ran out of gas towards the end of the game, but it was a really competitive game the whole way. Roosevelt got their third goal with like 6 minutes to go, so it was a good game.
As Katie Williams will get called for a foul, and it'll be a free kick for the Yankton Gazelles, as again Yankton coming in. These two teams are sitting in towards the bottom of the standings, but this is a big win. If the Governors can get a win, it'll be a big win and a big boost going into the postseason, no matter if they move up a spot or not.
Yeah, certainly they want to finish on a good trend here and keep it going, and
as Barry will try and get one through for Paige Eisberg, but it will go just a little bit far, and it'll be a goal kick.
And certainly if you get wins and get points, you get better matchups too.
As the Governors, again, this for all intents and purposes, outside of a lot of upsets happening, this would be the final time we play here at PILC for the 2020 season, as Katie Williams intercepts a pass, as it'll then be given right back to Abby Schmidt. As going up ahead are the Gazelles. Down for Andy Allison for the Governors. Last line of defense, as always, for Pierre. Williams will get a pass back from Mutual Knaus, and here comes Mutual Knaus again. Pass for Ryan Berry at the top of the box. Berry couldn't get the shot away, as both Avery Davis was over there as well, but couldn't get the shot. As Williams got over to it, pass to the middle. Hicks. Easland couldn't get it from Boomsma. Here's Callie Boomsma up ahead. No one there for Yankton, and played here for Allison. A pass for Brooke Easland. Good pass from Allison for Easland, but he got taken away by Boomsma. And here comes Yankton looking for an attack, and Graceland Taylor gets back defensively. But her pass also intercepted from Megan Chop. And Yankton is offside, and it will be a free kick here for the Governors.
Yeah, Andy Allison's been out the last couple games, and it's good to have her back. And that's one of the things she really excels at, is creating offsides on the attack.
And especially being a senior here for this Pierre Governor team, love to see the seniors get all the way back. And now this time the Governors are offside, as Barry had an opportunity. Might have gone just a little bit too far for her, but the win right now in favor of the Governors here in the first half, as we've seen in games past, that they will want to take advantage and score as many goals as they can here in the first half, because then Yankton will have that advantage in the second half.
Yeah, exactly, and it's really important for Pierre to take advantage of this first half. Yankton's keeper's not real strong leg, so hopefully we can keep them in their end and get with the wind at our backs.
And with Christensen, the left foot off the shin guard of Eastland. Well, now here's Boomsma as she'll give way for Madison Bites. Bites gets around Allison, couldn't get across. AJ Hicks got back, and she'll kick it out of play, and it'll be a throw here for the Gazelles. As here's Christensen with the throw for Yankton. On the throw off of Williams' foot. It'll come here for Barry to take, and Barry will turn with it. In front of Boomsma. Pass goes behind Taylor, but Avery Davis is there for the Governors. Comes back for Taylor. Touch back, try to get it for Williams, but instead Yankton will take over. Chop couldn't get over to it. And now here's Williams with a run up the far side as they go from left to right on your radio down. That'll go out and a throw here for the Governors. As we just about 5 minutes in here in this last game of the regular season between the Pierre Governors, Yankton Gazelles. Well, the boys contest after this one. As Taylor will step in front of a pass, but it looks like maybe she got a handball, and it'll be a free kick here for the Gazelles. And again, the win will be a factor for the radio team, as it will be a factor for the games to be played here tonight. As that one will go out, and another throw here for the Gazelles.
Yeah, hopefully the players can play through it. We can play through it, and give it our best effort.
I'll say hopefully we're the ones that we complain about more than anybody else.
Right.
The broadcasters, we love to complain about a lot of stuff. As that will go out, and it'll be a throw here for the Governors now. On the far side, here in the first half, no score, no shots yet for either side. As Taylor, we're going to pass for Davis, trying to get up ahead, trying to spring a Barry at the last line of fence. It was blocked out. A good step in front of Meg Maher. Pass will come back, though, for the Gazelles at midfield. Taylor steps in, intercepts the pass. They'll come back, though, for the Gazelles. And that last line of defense, Eastland to the far side across midfield. It'll roll all the way out, and a throw here for the Gazelles. Well, feeling out process here in the first 7 minutes or so of this first half.
Yeah, a little choppy here. Pierre, of course, played yesterday. I'm sure there's some legs that got to work into it a little bit, and Yankton had the long bus ride.
And Pierce, this is their third game in 4 days. Sunday's the only off day that they've had since playing on Saturday. And granted, some of the players didn't play on Saturday, but they also hadn't practiced in several times either. So this has been a team that has not been fully together for the last couple of weeks, as that'll go out of play, and it will be a throw for the Governors.
Yeah, certainly kind of hit and miss on practice participation for a lot of players, and they're still not completely back and healthy. I see Lexi Campy is not dressed today, and she got kind of a bad ankle. She tried to give it a go last night, and just didn't work for her.
And even with dealing with a lot of the close contacts that kept the players out, this Pierre Governor team was dealing with injuries before that even started, and now they're still dealing with some injuries. So it's been a challenging last couple of weeks. So really, the 2 months that we've had the season going on, or near 2 months, as this one will go for Paige Eisberg. Eisberg almost had it taken away from Christensen, but it'll be played off of Christensen and out for a throw here for Eastland to take for the Governors. As we have played 7.5, Barry on the pass will give back for Eastland. Now Eastland will cross. The only players there were the Gazelles, but Hicks will settle. Gives for Barry. She'll turn on one-on-one with the left foot, and then right on target. And the save by the goalkeeper in Rachel Hebda. And the first shot goes to the Pierre Governors. And a good save there by Hebda.
Yeah, good left foot, low shot, but unfortunately it was right at her. She really didn't have to move.
Now Yankton looking to counter, looking for a run from Megan Chop. Chop gets upended. We play on. Williams up for Barry. Barry with the left foot trying to get one free for Davis. And it was knocked down off the hip of Thea Lucan. And it goes out for another throw here for the Governors. Trying to get that through ball in right now. And again, you have to kind of keep it a little low, too, because that wind will easily take any ball that gets up in the air right now. So it's a lot harder to try and get that through ball without going too far. As Williams almost had a turn for it. She gets knocked over, no foul. Taylor will step up. Taylor with a hard shot off the crossbar, and it goes out. Hard off the crossbar and out. And it'll go for a goal kick.
Yeah, great shot there by Graceland Taylor. I thought Katie Williams had the same shot just a little bit previously and kind of lost control of the ball and got knocked off it a little bit, and Graceland Taylor stepped up and recognized the opening.
Off the goal kick, the Gazelles will play. Again, they're not going to try and kick it into the wind. Try a couple passes to get out of their own end. As Metro Canals intercepted, it'll come back for Metro Canals. She'll turn and give back and played forward up for Barry. She'll control. Gives for Hicks, right back to Barry. She'll turn with it. And a pass now over for Williams. Davis trying to get a little give and go with Williams. That one will be kicked away and goes out for a throw.
Yeah, you can see what Yankton wants to do right now. They got 8 people packed back, even 9 maybe right in front of the ball, trying to stay between the ball and the keeper and keep Pierre off the board in the first half.
As it will be played for Chop, and Chop will just dribble it right out of play, so it'll be a throw here for the Governors again. Long throw from Williams, from Metro Canals, that got knocked down by the Gazelles. Maher, good defensive play. Taylor is there as well. Taylor will take it away from Vornhagen. Played by the Gazelles across midfield, comes back for Allison. And Allison with a pass for Easlin, trying to lead her forward, but it'll go too far, and it'll roll out for a throw, and we'll get our first subs coming in as Talia Olson and Josie Jensen will check in here for the Gazelles. On the throw, be knocked down as it'll be played for Easlin. As now up from Eisberg, her pass intercepted. It'll be played down. Easlin. It'll be off of Easlin, and it goes out for a throw here for the Gazelles. 29 minutes to play here in the first half. As the throw will be for Christensen again. Played from Sherman. Sherman off the foot, goes out. And a throw now here for the Governors. Easlin will settle things down. Long throw from Easlin. Played off the Gazelles, and it'll be played for Bites. A pass over for Jensen. It'll come free, but the Gazelles still control. And now Metro Canals has it. And Maher will get out, and now a foot race. Barry's going to try and win that foot race over Kylie Bachman. Bachman got to it first. Barry, though, will take it away. Now for Eisberg. Eisberg will turn, gives for Williams. Pass over for Barry, but intercepted, almost taken back away by Barry. This one will be played off the foot of Barry. It should be a throw. It will be a throw for the Gazelles. And they're going to waste a little time. It was headed by Easlin. Played, though, by the Gazelles. Played back for Chop. And Chop will go for Allison to clear it right back out of danger. Governors got onside. Race for it. Won by Stasny. And it'll go out for a throw for the Governors, as she was racing against Avery Davis for that. Still no score, just one shot, or excuse me, 2 shots so far for the Governors. One hit the crossbar, and the other was a save made by Hebda, the goalkeeper for the Gazelles. On the throw to Barry. Barry will settle with the right foot, a pass for Hicks. She's at the top of the box. Her pass for Williams, and that shot will go wide. Didn't get a lot on it, and it goes just wide, and be another goal kick here for the Gazelles.
Yeah, there again, the space for the shot is for the midfielders. You know, they just need to be aggressive and take that shot, especially with the wind behind them.
On the goal kick, taken by one of the defenders for the Gazelles. Taylor will control. We went right to her. It's going to be played off the knee of Sherman. Excuse me, of Bachman. Williams still with it, trying to get over for Davis. Gets it right back to Williams, though. Good play there by Davis. A.J. Hicks will settle for Taylor to take. Taylor will turn. That shot will get all the way through, and it goes in! Grayson Taylor with a shot that kind of stunned the goalkeeper. Didn't realize it was coming in, and it went to the far post and in. The Governors lead 1-0 with 26:25 to play here in the first half.
Yeah, a huge shot there, and you're exactly right. I think the goaltender was screened or reacted really late to it. Left footer from Taylor, and it just bent into the far post. Again, the goalie might have thought it was going wide, but it had that bend and perfectly placed.
And this was an offense for Pierre that really struggled to get multiple goals. They were averaging 1 goal a game through the first 6 or 7 games, but then after they played Huron, scored 7 in that 7-0 win. This offense is really becoming alive, and again, we see now here in just 15 minutes, or not even 15 minutes, we see that first goal of the game for the Governors.
Yeah, the offense is picking up, and it all starts with ball possession and getting numbers forward. Some of the things that Pierce struggled with this year is just getting enough people forward to get into the attack and getting more people involved, and that's coming here along as we get later in the season.
Ryan Berry will play at midfield. Williams try to get one through for Davis, but it'll come to Berry. And now Berry will try and get one through for Eisberg. She does. Eisberg with a shot, and that one will be saved by Hebda. That one right on Hebda, and she'll make her second save. 5th shot so far the contest for the Governors.
Yeah, good pass there. Sprung Eisberg in, and she had a good look. Again, hit the goalie. She didn't have to make much of a play on it, and sometimes that happens.
Foul committed by the Governors, it looks like, and it'll be a free kick here for the Gazelles. 25 minutes to play here in the first half. 1-0 lead for the Pierre Governors over the Yankton Gazelles, looking for that final win of the season before the playoffs begin. Would be their 3rd if the Governors do get it. Here's a shot that gets blocked by Andy Allison as Yankton had a quick offensive work there for it. Olsen had the opportunity. And we'll get a sub coming in on the throw as coming back in the game is Megan Chop, as she'll replace Cora Sherman. So the first shot for Yankton didn't get too far inside the box because Allison was right there. The good defensive play stepping in front of that opportunity.
Yeah, and there again, Pierre got the first goal and changed the complexion of the game. Immediately, Yankton sent more people forward.
And now this will open up a lot more potentially for the Governors, as there is a clearing attempt by Taylor that went off of a Gazelle, but it rolled right to Jenna Gehring to grab for the first time, and she is involved for the first time here in this contest. That pass gets blocked. They'll go for Berry. She'll cross over the defender, try and get one free for Davis, but that wind will carry that ball, and again with a short grass, it rolled pretty fast across and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, exactly. With the wind, it's pretty hard to stop that one, and that had too much steam on it for this grass to slow down.
Another goal kick taken by the defender in Bachman. Now Williams with a lot of space for Berry. Berry will turn. That one will go over for Eisberg. Might have gone off of one of the Yankton players. Now A.J. Hicks, her pass, her cross that was played by the Gazelles. They haven't got out of their own end yet. Blocked down by Hicks. It'll be trying to clear it away, and it actually will be helpful for the Gazelles, as it was Christensen who couldn't clear it, but she shot off of Hicks and it went out for a goal kick.
Yeah, Yankton's struggling right now, getting into this wind, struggling getting it out, and Pierre needs to keep taking advantage of this and get another one here quickly.
Kai Ray will come in. Bachman will take the goal kick. Was knocked down but not controlled, and the Governors, Taylor, Davis, back for Williams. She'll turn and give for Maher. Maher now for Easlin. Easlin pass for Maher, leading her forward. Maher got knocked down. The referees say play on. And now here comes Yankton looking for an attack. Montreal Canals is back. Pass from Bites is going to be played for Chop and then cleared away by the Governors. And Eisberg is going to be offside. And that one was close, but an offside is called on the Governors.
Yeah, real close there. And, there again, the defender misplayed it with the wind and gets over her head, and those are the scoring chances you got to take advantage of.
So second time the Governors have been offside. Here's the Gazelles have been offside just once so far. They've only had real one strong opportunity as Christensen has it at midfield. Pass will be intercepted by Easlin. Is for Eisberg. Her turn and a touch for Williams. Williams will circle the ball. Now will lead one forward for Davis, and Davis gets in. Davis one-on-one with the goalie, and she scores! Avery Davis makes it 2-0 with 21:41 to play here in the first half. And the Governors now lead by 2, and that's going to be a huge deficit for Yankton to try and crawl out of.
Yeah, exactly. And just like I said, Pierre's got the momentum, and Yankton's really struggling right now, and that's a huge goal to get that 2-goal difference.
So Avery Davis, Graceland Taylor, the 2 goal scorers so far for the Governors, and a 2-0 lead as Yankton will have to try and quickly turn things around. And the Governors are hopefully smelling blood in the water right now. Graceland Taylor at midfield. That one, a pass goes off of Jensen. That would be Lucan. Lucan will turn. A good job by Maher to somewhat clear the ball away. Williams will take over for the Governors. Williams gets bumped into, but Taylor will take and then turn it over. Now pass up ahead for Jensen, and it'll be out of play off from Allison. That'll be a throw here for the Gazelles. Ashlyn Vogt will come in with a pillow on her right forearm. And the good thing about soccer is you got a hurt arm, you don't need it.
Right.
Just don't let her throw the ball in.
She'd have a tough time playing softball or basketball or something like that with that thing on.
Exactly, but here in soccer, hey, makes it work. So a throw here for the Governors. And it looks like it's nice and soft, so if she falls over, it's almost like she could put that down there and go to sleep with a pillow. As across midfield, the Governors will have it. And a forward pass through ball for Davis. Didn't win the race, but it was cleared out for a throw here for the Governors. Halfway through this first half, 2-0 lead for the Governors on goals from Graceland Taylor and Avery Davis. Final regular season game. They were supposed to play Thursday. Were both the Governor boys and girls, but Watertown dealing with COVID now. They had to cancel out those games. So after today, the Governors will wait to see what happens on Thursday for that final standings to come out to see where they're going to be playing next Tuesday in the playoffs. Williams, that will go just underneath the leg of Barry and roll all the way on for Hebda to play. And with that final pairings, we'll figure out exactly where both the Governor girls and boys will go, as that one will go through from Taylor. It was not picked up by Hebda, so Eisberg will play over for Barry. That was a curious move by Hebda to not grab the ball, and now it'll be played for A.J. Hicks. Hicks, this one will come into the box, and now Hebda will grab. But we'll see where exactly the boys and girls will be playing before we say exactly who we're going to be broadcasting, because if we can broadcast both, we're going to broadcast both. Depending on how things shake out, we'll see exactly what we can do here next Tuesday. In a perfect world, it kind of be like last year. We get a chance to go to both games, but I think that was a lucky situation last year.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that'll be.
A.J. Hicks a pass looking for Barry, but that was intercepted by Christensen. And that will be given for Chop, and Chop with a run here for the Gazelles. Tried to step around Hicks, but she got her foot out to knock down the ball, and will steal away from Chop. Now Taylor. Pass deflected off of Chop, but right to Hicks. Goes right back to Taylor. And now she'll get one over for Easlin on the near side. Easlin, a pass for Barry. Good ball control here for the Governors. Barry trying to get a shot. That one got blocked. Still loose, and it'll be cleared away by the Gazelles. And it'll roll all the way out on the sideline. It'll be a throw here for the Governors and Easlin. With under 18 to play here in the first half. Pass for Taylor. Barry will turn off one defender. Try to get another shot. That one got blocked down. Passes it back for Williams. Now Williams will go for Davis. That one came through past Williams. Barry couldn't get a shot away. Still loose, though. Barry will go over for Davis. There's a long shot from Davis. That's it again. Avery Davis makes it 3-0, her second of the game. And Ryan Berry will get the assist. And with 17:30 to go here in the first half, the Governors have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and there again, just constant pressure there. Yankton's really struggling getting the ball cleared, and Pierre's getting numbers forward. You saw A.J. Hicks, and then also you saw Brooke Easland coming out of the outside back to join up there and keep possession of the ball, and that's what it takes.
Well, that was a solid possession of about 45 seconds to a minute just around the box for the Governors, and they stayed patient. They didn't get too frustrated when that first or second shot didn't get on target.
Yeah, exactly. Kept working. You know, that's so huge just to keep battling, keep possession of the ball, and eventually that defense is going to break down.
As Hicks will be played, Easland will go one-on-one with Votes and will win that battle up for Eisberg. And now Eisberg with some time and space, so she'll get around one defender now and try and lead one forward. Davis looking for a hat trick is going to come into the box and grabbed by Hebda. And Davis just couldn't quite win the race to get to it first.
Yeah, that was a good ball, crossing from the right wing to the left side of the box, and just a little bit long.
On the far side, the Gazelles have possession, but it'll be turned right over to Taylor. Although it went too far off of her shin guard, so it'll be played by the Gazelles. They'll try and cross field to the near side, but Eisberg got to it first, gives it for Hicks, trying to lead one back for Eisberg, and it'll go out of play. And now a throw here for the Governors again. Well, this is a really good start here for this Pierre Governor team, and one that you want to kind of capitalize on. It'd be great to see as we'll have a stoppage. And we'll have the referee talk with Votes, and we'll check the cast out. Make sure it's legal to be played with.
Interesting that he let it go about 8 or 10 minutes before he decided to check it.
So I think it's okay, and they'll bring the subs in. So Brianna Sargent will come in for the first time. Eisberg will get a breather. It'll be the first sub of the game for the Governors as well, with Sargent coming in. That is interesting that went that long, and you can kind of see that it's, and hopefully no team's going to try and get a full-out club to play a soccer game with in high school.
Right, and I didn't see her really using it, so it's not like she did something to make him check it, I don't think. It just, maybe he just noticed, I don't know.
As they all say, referees are all blind anyway. No, I'm just kidding. I am totally kidding. Any referee, umpire, whatever, I'm totally kidding.
Yeah, and I certainly didn't mean to infer that.
No.
Only in a joking way.
Exactly. So as the Gazelles have possession, we have a couple of hate emails coming our way here pretty soon. The Gazelles with possession, they will have it on the far side. Davis get a piece of it, and it goes out off of the Gazelles. So here's a throw now for the Governors. They lead 3-0 here with 15:20 to play in the first half. It's a good opportunity for the Governors. It'd be great to see them continue to kind of add on and kind of pile on here on the Yankton Gazelles and get the momentum going into next Tuesday. They're going to be off for a full week before they play that first-round playoff game. And you got to use what you have in front of you. Whether they would have liked to play Thursday or not, you can look at the positive and say, well, you played 3 games in 4 days. It'd be nice to have that extra day off and just practice instead of having a full-out game. But at the same time, like you said, at the end of the season, you just want to keep playing, want to keep building on the confidence that you have. So you can look at it both ways, whether it's good or bad.
Right, exactly. And they are playing really a lot better right now. We talked about it all year, how the schedule kind of gets a little bit easier towards the end of the year here and a little bit more manageable and are taking advantage of that, I think. Building confidence. And, from here on out in this game, you just want to keep playing well.
Here's a pass for Barry. She's at the top of the box. She'll get around one defender. Now a pass for Sargent. Sargent with a shot that's going to go high and just over the top of the net. Governors now with 8 shots here in this game. Actually, 9 shots here in this game in the first half. 3 saves so far for Hebda. And 3 have gone in for the Governors. With under 14 to play here in this first half. Here's Boomsma on the far side. Pass be given. The Gazelles trying to get one forward. That was probably going to be offside, but it was played by the Governors. Now another pass that just misses Vogt. And it'll come here to the near side. Sargent to play. Andy Allison with a good pass over for Sargent. Now Eastland trying to get one through for either Barry or Sargent, but played by the Gazelles. And now Eastland will step in front of a ball in front for Chop, but it'll come out of play for a throw here for the Gazelles. Christensen will throw. 13-12 to go here in the first half. That one will come to Sargent, and it'll be headed out of play. Another throw. Christensen right in front of us will throw. And it'll be knocked down. Maher got a piece of it off the side of the leg of Boomsma. Taylor will give to Eastland right in front of us again. Now Barry controls, but will turn it over. Boomsma is able to lay it back for Bachman to clear out. Taylor will play it back for Allison. Allison will turn and play it for Jenna Gehring. And Gehring with the big boots out towards midfield. And roll all the way for Avery Davis with 2 goals so far. The Governors were offside.
Yeah, Davis was offside, came back to get the ball.
So offside. Third time the Governors have been offside here this afternoon. As with 12:15 and counting to go here in the first half. Again, the second half will be in favor of the Yankton Gazelles, but they have a lot of work in front of them. They're down by 3 right now. If you're Yankton, you're wanting at least one of these 3 back before the end of the half and make things a little bit more manageable, even with the win at your back in the second half.
Yeah, certainly 3's a long ways to go. Yankton's, this isn't their style to come back either, so they're not going to be very comfortable with that.
As at midfield, Hicks will steal it away. And now try to leave one for Barry. Now a touch for Sargent, but it went just off of Christensen. And Bachman was able to clear for the Gazelles. That was just an inch or 2 away from getting Sargent free for a breakaway as they roll out here for a throw for the Governors. On the throw, Davis tries to settle. The Gazelles, though, stepping on the ball was one of the Gazelle players, and it rolls out for another throw for the Governors. On a quick throw, looking for Barry. She couldn't get there in time as it fell down, but the Gazelles have played it back. And now Davis will look for a steal, and she will get a steal. Davis will turn with it to the box, across, looking for Sargent. And a good job by Hebda to be in position to make that play. Otherwise, Sargent was looking at a wide open net.
Yeah, she was in the right spot there on the backside. That was a good play by Avery to put it on goal.
Off the kick from the goalkeeper, Hebda. It'll be played. Now Hicks. It'll come here the near side, and it'll roll out for Eastland for a throw. And Eastland with the throw for Sargent. Goes over her head, but Sargent will try and chase it down at the side and off of Sargent last, and it'll go for a goal kick. With now 10:20 to play here in the first half. And again, the Governors lead 3-0 on 9 shots so far. Only 1 for the Gazelles, and that got blocked right at the top of the box. So this Governor offense, and Mendel, you've been seeing this the last couple of games. This Governor offense continues to get better and better as the season goes on, and that's what you want to see. There's a lot of times with that offense sometimes for teams, they start out on fire. By the time the season ends, all of a sudden they can't buy a goal. This Governor team right now, you don't want to jinx them, but they've been the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, so far so good as far as picking it up and things like that.
As A.J. Hicks crosses one, that one will go out. Sargent with a nice little shoulder tackle on Chop that was left uncalled.
Yeah, you know, she's not a very, very big girl, but she won that battle. She got lower and took her off the ball.
Showing the strength of the smaller Brianna Sargent. Pass off the throw to Barry. Sargent will play back for Eastland on the near sideline. Sargent back for Eastland again. And that pass blocked down, but Hicks at the top of the box in the corner. That one will come across looking for Davis, trying to get the hat trick, but it will be grabbed by Hebda. And it'll be cleared away for the Gazelles. 3-0 here in the final 10. Final 9 here this first half. As it'll be played for Chop. Chop's pass right in the legs of Easland, so she'll take over. Hicks right back to Easland here on the near side as she joins the rush, trying to cross one. Blocked down by Christensen at the sideline. Easland, though, almost took it away. It was almost cleared out of play, but it'll go back now for Chop to play. Chop's pass goes right to Taylor. Now for Hicks. As Easland was onside, back for Hicks. A pass. Hicks still with possession on the sideline. And a roll out off of the Gazelles. So a throw here for the Governors. 8 minutes to play in the first half. 3-0 lead for the Governors. Taylor will settle. Taylor with the left foot right to Hebda. Didn't really have to move, just dropped down to make sure she made that catch. And the forced save now here for Hebda this afternoon.
Yeah, a lot like that first shot from Taylor, only she didn't quite get it out to the outside of the net and more at the keeper.
As Yankton trying to get a run started from the far side. Here comes a cross in. Gehring gets knocked down as it was trying to be headed in from Votes. And it was a shot that goes well high and wide on the rebound attempt from Lucan. So a goal kick here for Jenna Gehring. One of the Yankton's best chances. I guess that's where the referee checking Vote and make sure she didn't have a club that came in handy. Otherwise, because Gehring could have really got hurt if that was an illegal, I guess, didn't have it covered up enough.
Yeah, and, she kind of, as she prepared for the header, she was kind of trying to create space with her hands too, and things like that. So certainly some contact there.
As it'll be played just underneath the leg of Christensen. Hicks will wait for it to fall off the shoulders. Up for Barry. Barry will let it settle down. Try to get one free for Sargent. But Sargent couldn't get to it first. Christensen at the sideline. A pass right over the top of the foot of Hicks, but played for Taylor. And Taylor now back to Hicks. But he played for Boomsma. Boomsma's pass up ahead. Easland will get to it first, but it was blocked down. And now here comes a chance. Yankton, or Andy Allison, trying to knock the Gazelles offside. But getting knocked down was Lucan. And this one will come on nets and a roll to Hebda to make the save. And one of the easier ones, although all 5 of the saves so far for Hebda not necessarily been super easy, but they've been relatively right at her. She hasn't had to do too much on moving. She's been in good position.
Yeah, so far, she's shown that she can stop the shots that are at her, I guess. And, the ones that she's had to cover some ground on, she's not so far been all that successful. So hopefully we can find a way to make her work a little harder.
That will go out of play. The Gazelles will have a throw with 5:25 left to go in the first half and a 3-0 Governor lead. The boys contest will be starting around 5:45, so once we get done with this one, depending on how long this match goes, we might be going straight over to the boys game. Christensen had it stolen away by Sargent, and now Sargent's got a lot of room for a run on the near sideline. Trying to cross one in for Barry. And will be knocked away by the Gazelles. And then played back for Chop. And Chop will turn the sideline before it goes out of play. Gives for Christensen. And a good touch over for Boomsma. But it'll be out of play off of Boomsma. And now Easland will throw. Governors are enjoying a 3-0 lead here in the first half. Goals by Taylor and the last 2 by Davis. This will come up the near side. Easland will turn. Her pass goes straight to Chop. Hicks got a piece of it. And it'll go off of the Gazelles, and it'll be a throw here for the Governors. And Ireland Templeton will come in for Katie Williams. Just the second sub that they've used so far has Coach Zanin and the Pierre Governors. In the last 4 minutes, Easland with a throw. Sargent was bumped away from the throw. This one will be bounced off of Hicks and a chop that both of them didn't know where it was at momentarily. Now Templeton, a pass, looking for Davis. Too far away from her. Not cleared away, though, by the Gazelles. Davis takes over, and Davis with a long shot. It'll come in and on net to Hebda to make another save. And here in the last couple of minutes, I think with the wind still in favor of the Governors, they're just going to try and throw anything, kick anything towards the net here in the last 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, one more certainly would make them feel good. And like I say, they're in control. They just want to keep playing well for the rest of the game. They want to play what's got them here. Keep playing like that.
As it'll be played down by the Gazelles. Turn Taylor. Try to get it back for Sargent, but played right back up from Christensen. Taylor will take over again from Vogt. And Taylor trying to get a through ball either for Davis or Barry. Barry the slide tackle, and it'll be a foul called on Barry. Third one of the game by the Governors. Quick free kick here for the Gazelles. Again, they're trying to get at least one back here before the final 40 minutes so this first half wraps up. 2:40 left here in the first half. Davis over for Barry. Now Barry will try to get one through for Sargent. Sargent in a foot race with Christensen, but she gets nudged off her path. But Sargent had it back again. That one will be cleared out of play and just at the flagpole, but on the side for a throw right in that corner. On the throw to the box, Barry, her left foot, and that want to get blocked down. It'll come back here for Davis. She can get a shot away, still loose. Cleared away there by the Gazelles. So come back for Easlin. And Easlin now for Sargent. Right back to Easlin. Got it back into the box. No one there yet. Gazelles couldn't clear it. Now it'll come for Barry and a pass. There's a shot, a diving save by Hebda. Barry didn't get all of it, but Hebda had a full-out extension to make the save and keep it from going 4-0.
Yeah, good play there again. Pierre being very patient, applying the pressure, keeping the ball around the box, and a lot of danger zones there, and didn't get the finish they were looking for, but created a really good chance.
And they're not trying to make Yankton make a mistake, but they are knowing that at some point, if the ball continues to stay in the box or around the box, they're going to make a mistake, and that's exactly what happened on that last clearance. They really didn't do anything to force it other than just keep the ball in that area.
Yeah, right, and possess the ball, and like I say, eventually that defense is going to break down.
As Garen didn't get all of that kick, but it'll be played. Mutual Canals, final minutes coming up here of this first half. 3-0 lead for the Governors. It'll be played here to the far side. Trying to get one free. Barry's got to run. Can she get a shot away? There's a shot that goes just wide. Might have grazed the post as well. Going from the left over to the right and just missed it.
Yeah, I think it did catch just the edge of the post, and unfortunately it was the wrong side of it.
And here in the last 30 seconds, the Governors have had two really good chances that could have made it 4 or even 5-0, but they still lead just 3-0. This one will be played out of play again. Gazelles almost put themselves into giving the Governors a corner kick in the last 20 seconds. Well, the Governors can get one final shot here and make it 4-0 here at the break. As Barry will turn, hard shot, and that one is just trying to get one over here in the last couple of seconds, and it goes high over the net with 5 seconds to go, and that will do it here for the first half. The Governors outshoot the Gazelles 15-1 in the first half, and they lead 3-0 after the first 40 minutes. Step aside for 3 minutes. Come back with the halftime stats. You're listening to Pure Governor Soccer on today's KCCR and today's KCCR.com.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
The cowboys have their horses, the mountaineers their mules. Even Santa has his reindeer. this guy. He's got this truck.
Close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
If you have seen our lot at Harry K, then you know we're having a record month. We are in need of vehicles, and a lot of them. That's right, we won't send you those mailers to confuse you. We'll just ask you to bring your vehicle in to have us look at it. No games, no gimmicks, just good old-fashioned honesty. Shop us first, shop us last. Either way, come see Harry K. Family, friends, and Fords, in that order.
It's hard to believe fall is going to be here soon, but cool mornings and shorter days are always a nice change of pace. Rosenberg Implement, with locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, is prepared for this fall with upcoming inspections. Ensure your John Deere loader tractor, combine, grain cart are all ready to go with our fall inspections, and rest assured that you'll not fall behind when work is to be done. Rosenberg Implement, family owned since 1937. It's hard to believe.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance. Ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
This is Jason with Dakota Carpet Restoration. Leave the cleaning to me. Don't cry over spilt milk, Kool-Aid, or whatever it is. I can help make your carpet look new again. Your carpet should be professionally cleaned every 12 to 18 months. If your house is underwater, no problem. Call us right away. Even if it's 3 in the morning, we'll take care of the water damage before mold sets in. Dakota Carpet Restoration, based in Platte, South Dakota. 605-481-8709. The clean you expect, the service you deserve.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
The cowboys have their horses, the mountaineers their mules. Even Santa has his reindeer. And this guy, he's got this truck.
It seems around here every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, to compete, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. They know sports aren't just about building skill and strength, but about building character. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
This afternoon as they lead 3-0 over the Yankton Gazelles. Back in 2 minutes with the start of the second half. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
If you have seen our lot at Harry K, then you know we're having a record month. We are in need of vehicles, and a lot of them. That's right, we won't send you those mailers to confuse you. We'll just ask you to bring your vehicle in to have us look at it. No games, no gimmicks, just good old-fashioned honesty. Shop us first, shop us last. Either way, come see Harry K. Family, friends, and Fords, in that order.
It's hard to believe fall is going to be here soon, but cool mornings and shorter days are always a nice change of pace. Rosenberg Implement, with locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, is prepared for this fall with upcoming inspections. Ensure your John Deere loader tractor, combine, grain cart are all ready to go with our fall inspections, and rest assured that you'll not fall behind when work is to be done. Rosenberg Implement, family owned since 1937.
As we welcome you back here to PILC, getting set for the second half. John Winkler alongside Mendel Miller as the Pierre Governors. They lead 3-0 here at the break and looking to add to it. Boys game will start right around 5:45. We will be cutting it close to the end of this one and getting you set for the second game of this doubleheader. Might be hard to take a commercial break. Might be moving everything on the fly here, Mendel. You might be helping me out here trying to get everything turned around real quick. Because we go from one side, look at one field, and we got to turn around and look at the other side of the field for the boys game.
We can do that. I'm confident that between the two of us, we can move a table, a few technological things there. We'll get her done.
And some people are listening and going, "Oh, John Winkler moving a table? I don't know about that one."
Well, guys, it's a light table.
I appreciate that. Governors will go from right to left, or you're down. The wind might pick it up. They might take the Gazelles will go from left to right. And again, the wind will be with now the Yankton Gazelles. But as Mendel said, this might be in the advantage of the Pierre Governors now. Some of their through balls, which they tried a lot of, and a lot worked to the point where they got an opportunity. They didn't always get those shots away, but this team has really used that through ball effectively here today.
Yeah, and Brookings on Saturday, they play a lot like Yankton did. Only Yankton has a little bit more speed on the back line, but they play a really high line, and Pierre was really, really successful in getting those through balls and breaking people in.
So we are underway here in the second half as the Governors lead 3-0, and quickly the Gazelles nearly turned it over to the Governors, and now will be turned over. Taylor will steal. Her pass goes right back, though, to the Gazelles. Hicks got a piece of it on the pass attempt, but Boozma will give back for Christensen. And now Lucan here for the Gazelles, and she'll just throw it out of play. And a throw here for the Governors. In a 3-0 lead, they outshoot Yankton 15-1 in the first half. 15-2 in the first half. As it'll come for Barry. She was able to block down a clearing attempt, but it went right back to the Gazelles to get out of danger, and then across midfield. So now here is Sherman. Her pass intercepted by Muchel-Knaus. But Muchel-Knaus' pass got blocked out. And it will be Vornhagen that will throw it down, and it'll go all the way out for a goal kick here for the Governors. And maybe a little bit of strategy to try and get the defense set up and kind of push forward here with the win against the Governors.
Yeah, certainly, Yankton's wanting to score a goal as quick as possible, get the momentum on their side, get the feeling that they're back in this game and with the wind, and it's going to be important for Pierre here to play really well for about 10 minutes and make sure that they don't let them in it quickly.
Vornhagen and Muchel-Knaus got tangled up, and away with it came Vornhagen and got over to Chop. And then as Allison tried to clear it away, it ended up going off the Chop, so it'll be a throw here for the Governors. Throw for Davis. Muchel-Knaus up ahead. Now for Williams. She'll touch one forward, try to get it back over for Davis, but it's intercepted. And the Gazelles are looking for an attack, but Davis will step in front of the ball and take it away. Now here comes Avery Davis up ahead. Davis will try and lead one forward for Barry. Was partially blocked by Bachman. And then over and out, back across the zone, or back across midfield. And now Paige Eisberg. Good move by Christensen to get away from Eisberg. Pass through a couple different offenders. Was on to the foot of Bites, but it was taken away by the Governors. Now Eisberg for Taylor, right at the midfield mark. Taylor with two different defenders around her will give for Hicks. Now up forward for Barry. Her pass goes for Williams. That one blocked down. Goes right to Davis. And now Davis will get in. Can't get a shot away. And it'll be grabbed by Hepta. And Davis is a little slow to get up. And Davis is trying to limp it off. She's calling for a sub right now. As it'll be played for Chop. Williams right at the mark. As Chop got knocked over by Williams, and it'll go out for a throw. And we will have Sargent come in for Davis, as Davis unable to, and she's really laboring to get back over to the sideline.
Yeah, you don't know what happened there, but she had her leg extended trying to get to the ball. The keeper comes diving out, and you worry about ankles and things like that in that situation.
That'll roll out for a throw here for the Governors now. Sargent on the throw from Williams. He played back for Taylor, and Taylor will cross pass, and her pass for Hicks gets intercepted, but it'll roll all the way back to the far side for Easland. Brooke Easland up ahead for Paige Eisberg across midfield. She'll try and turn with it. Instead, Christensen let it roll out for a throw for the Gazelles, and will quickly throw it back in. Was played by the Gazelles, but then the Governors were able to clear it away by Meg Maher. Barry tried to turn, but it was played back out. Wind picking up speed here at PILC. As now here's Hicks And again, it's going against the Governors with the win. That'll be almost cleared out of play by Yankton, but it was still played here for Christensen. She'll turn and run. A solid run out towards midfield, but Taylor stepped in front of Christensen, was able to knock the ball away, went out of play. So a throw here for the Gazelles. Nearly 5 minutes in this second half. Christensen will play across. And now up ahead, Allison will race after it. She'll just let it roll out, and a throw here for the Governors. And again, the wind's a little bit different here for both sides, and trying to get used to that play. You'd think it would be easy to know that the wind's, but once you played 40 minutes of kicking against the wind, now when you got the wind with you, it's a little bit harder to kind of let off a little bit.
Yeah, you get used to kicking it that hard and it goes that far, and then it cuts in half on you.
Williams served that, got tangled in her feet, so it'll be played here for now Yankton, and they will be offside. And again, good job by Allison and Maher to step up and force the Gazelles to be offside.
Yeah, exactly. That's good play by the defensive line, and the key to that is continuity and unity, and making sure everybody moves at once.
As here for the Gazelles, it'll be played for Chop. And now Chop with a run, gets it forward. Going up ahead is Vornhagen, and then cleared out by Allison. There'll be a throw here for the Gazelles. And then cleared right back out of play by Iverson. So another throw here for the Gazelles. Here's Leona Stasny to throw for Yankton. Knocked down by Lucan. Play back for Stasny, and it'll go off of the Governors. And Allison, it'll come to Allison. Played back into the box. Here's a cross. That goes off the side of the cage and out. So a sub will come in. It's going to be Autumn Iverson. They'll come in for the first time here for the Governors. And we'll get Paige Eisberg a breather. Ireland Templeton. We'll have to wait for the next whistle to check in. Gehring will take the goal kick, and we'll just pass it over for for Maher. Easlin will go back for Gehring. And now Gehring puts the big boot to it. And it'll be played for Iverson. Here's Autumn Iverson. She'll turn. Hicks back for Iverson again. Iverson on the far side. That will be off of Iverson and out for a throw. 32.5 to play here in the second half. 3 goals for the Governors, all coming in the first half. They lead 3-0. Iverson, that one will be deflected, and it'll go out for a throw. And we'll have a sub coming in here for the Governors. Templeton will come in for now Taylor. Thought maybe I had to give a signal to the referee to let the sub go in.
Yeah. Evidently he's not listening to the broadcast.
Yeah, should have the earpiece in. Hopefully across the way we got a good crowd here, as we always do for Pierre soccer games, but hopefully a couple of them have the earpiece in, listen to the broadcast. As it was off the Governors and out for a throw. It will get a couple waves from across the way. I'll have to keep an eye on that one. Maybe not, but either way, as it'll be played off of Iverson, played for the Gazelles. Here is Hicks. Is played down and back across midfield. And then here comes now a through ball. It'll come for all the way down for Allison. She'll let it roll and let it keep rolling, let it keep rolling, and try and let it in a good box out by Iverson or by Allison as it goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah, good play there, instead of just kicking it out of bounds and giving it back to Yankton, take the goal kick and see if we can establish some possession. Right now, Pierre's struggling. Everything they did right in the first half was keeping possession they're struggling with right now.
As Gehring will have the goal kick, 30-50 to play. Quick pass over for Maher. And now we'll give for Easlin. Easland's pass for Hicks, but not far enough to Hicks. So the Gazelles take over again. Now towards the near side, try to play it back. It goes off of Templeton. Hicks back towards the midfield line. Easland now across midfield. That'll hang up in the wind. Be played back down though for Hicks. Barry, she'll turn. Barry looking for Iverson on the run, and Iverson will get a run here going for the Governors. And Iverson towards the box, into the box now. On Iverson, a pass, it gets blocked. And then cleared away by Christensen. As it'll come out towards midfield, but played back down by Easland. Easland nearly lost possession. She will lose it to Vogt. Vogt gets it through one defender, but Maher is back defensively. And we'll play it back for Iverson. And now up Easland. Nope, couldn't get over to it. Now the Gazelles again with a run. Allison is there again. Good position for Allison defensively to clear it away.
Yeah, good job there. And Pierre did get it forward there with Iverson and got the ball down, and she tried to make a nice play. Just defenders got back and intercepted the cross, but that's what they need more of.
10 minutes gone by here in the second half. 29-26 to play. Governors again lead 3-0. As you are listening to KCCR Peoria Riverfront Broadcasting Station, that shot goes on, and Jenny Gehring makes her first save. And a good position there for Gehring to make that save. On the far side, it'll roll out. In the wind, causing a little bit of some problems where it didn't in the first half in terms of that ball not really going exactly where the Governors want it to.
Right, yep, they're struggling too right now.
As a good play by Christensen, but it went out. So it'll be a throw here for the Governors. Christian looked like she made a pretty good play over there, and the reason why she did is because it went out of play. That's how she was able to make that move.
It's easier if everybody else stops.
That's right. As Easland will throw for Iverson. As it'll be played for Christensen. And back Bachman. That one got blocked down. The Gazelles will get to it first. And now across will come for Allison. She'll settle it, sliding to get the play and get it across. Good play there by Allison. Almost made a mistake, but was able to make up for it. So now here is Williams. Up ahead for Barry. And just a little bit too far, but Barry might win the race over with Christensen. She'll use the her strong body to try and get through, and there's going to be a foul and almost a knee from Christensen to Barry, but it'll be a free kick for the Governors. In a good spot here for Pierre. Almost near a corner kick for the Governors.
Yeah, and even a little better angle, so this is good for them.
Barry will take the free kick. Comes in, goes off. Here's a shot just off the crossbar. Nicked the crossbar from Templeton. And it goes out for a goal kick. And we'll have now Kyan Beck to check in for the Governors. He gives Muttrell Knaus a breather. That was the first shot of the second half for the Governors. And that's 2 crossbars hit. That don't go away for Pierre.
Yeah, that's a really good shot there too, and one that she needs to take, so that's good to see.
Here comes the Gazelles trying to go the other way as it'll roll all the way to the box. Be played for Gehring. She'll let the defender come up, and Sherman, or the offensive player for the Gazelles, come up before Gehring grabs it. Played back. Easland across midfield, headed back across. Templeton. This one will be up. It'll take a high hop, and Gehring will let that come down before she grabs it. And a good play there by Gehring as it'll here with 26.5 to play. Templeton, good pass over for Williams. Now the Governors, a little bit of some numbers here. Williams will step around one defender, but couldn't keep possession. As now Yankton the other way. Stasny at midfield. Good job by Sargent to come back, intercepted the pass, but her pass goes right to the Gazelles. And Lucan now up ahead looking for votes, and Yankton is offside again. And it'll be a free kick for the Governors. And again, Andy Allison, Meg Maher kind of stepping up to force Yankton to go offside.
Yeah, they're doing a good job there, and Yankton's, a little bit desperate now, trying to get something going and just making mistakes.
Barry got to the free kick. Pass over is going to be taken, though, by the Gazelles and Boomsma. And now up on the far side, that pass, Easland stepped on it. She fell to the ground, but she's able to play sitting on the ground. And a pass, and Hicks now up ahead. Here's Williams. She'll turn. Williams. Well, play advantage. Williams with a lot of space. Look at the run for Williams here. Pass over for Sargent. Across to the top of the box. Barry will settle. She'll turn, gives for Williams. Williams can't get the shot away, but it'll go for Sargent off the left foot, didn't get the shot. And then out by Yankton, it'll be a throw here for the Governors. Trying to get that 4th goal of the game. Sargent will leave it for Beck to throw. And a good play there from Easland to start that whole process, and the Governors are still attacking here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it takes is that composure coming out of the back.
Williams from the corner. That one just sails over the top of the crossbar. And it'll go for another goal kick. And even against the wind, just couldn't quite get there. Avery Davis is going to check back in.
Yeah, good shot there.
Yeah, and great to see that Davis is back into the game as she'll relieve A.J. Hicks. And again, especially this late in the season, you don't want injuries at any time, but this late in the season, this is when you really, really don't want those injuries. And glad to see that Davis is able to come back and continue to play here this afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to get her right back in and know that she's okay. And certainly, as you said, this is a bad time, and somebody that's critical like that, you just don't want them to miss out on the playoffs.
Under 24 left to go here in the second half. As Iverson trying to get around Christensen, but it'll be played back. Easland goes off of her teammate and Davis. Goes back for Easland. Now for Davis again. Well, give and go for Easland. Pass for Iverson. Christensen is there, but Iverson's still trying to now play defense on Christensen, but it'll be cleared up to the midfield line. And a couple of players bump into each other. Good play there by Templeton. Now here's Williams. A pass for Sargent. She'll turn, try to get in the box, and it'll be knocked down by the Gazelles. Davis couldn't get over to it. She whiffed on it. And now up ahead and cleared away by Bachman.
Now we're starting to see some of that possession and some of that pressure even into the wind for Pierre.
Here's now Autumn Iverson. Iverson on the far side. She'll turn. Back for Davis. Her pass, didn't get all of it, and ended up going right to Bachman. And cleared away by the Gazelles. That pass, Maher will step up and intercept. Maher, she'll start to run. She's got a good speed going. Right back to Maher. This one's up in the air, and a save made by Hebda. Good pass from Barry right back to Maher and kind of let that one float up there, and Hebda almost misread it, but she makes her 8th save of the afternoon.
Yeah, that was a little bit challenging for her. She struggled a little bit, as you said, so good. There again, you're one of your center defenders back up there and creating offense.
Now Maher's got it back. She got it back defensively all the way back for the Governors. Easland, her pass across midfield, and now here's Davis. She's got room to run as well. And the Governors with it as Davis, her pass got blocked. She's looking to get it through for Barry. Almost got it underneath Bachman. But now it'll be played over and out for a throw here for the Governors. 21:40 to play here in the second half. And the Govs lead 3-0 still. This one will be played over. Barry will give for Williams. And now Williams with the left foot. And that one, she didn't get all of it. It'll be grabbed by Hebda. 19th shot of the afternoon for the Governors. With a 3-0 lead, the offense continues to be very active against this Yankton Gazelle team. Davis knocked it down. Votes. Maher across midfield. Boomsma had it, lost it. And it'll be played for the Gazelles. Good job by Beck to step up. Now Sargent. She'll try and turn with it. Now Williams will take over. And Williams trying to get it to the top of the corner here on the near side. Williams across. That one got blocked down. And then cleared away by the Gazelles. They'll play back. Allison, she gets pushed down, and it'll be a foul committed by Yankton. And that's the third foul on the Gazelles. Allison, she'll play on the free kick. Looking at the top of the box. It's in the box. Barry with a shot. She scores! It was played off of Iverson right to Barry, the left foot. And Ryan Barry makes it 4-0 for the Governors. First goal to have with 20:08 to play here in the second.
Yeah, nice free kick there from Andy Allison. You know, she's deep, only 6-8 yards past the center line, and put her right in the box. And Pierre got good numbers crashing the net, and when that happens, a lot of good things happen.
And Ryan Barry continues to shoot well and scores again. She had 3 against Brookings and had the lone goal against Roosevelt last night as well. So, well, you're talking about sometimes that's a good season that she's had in the last 3 games, and she's got picked up her 5th goal in the last 3. And the Governors lead 4-0 here against the Gazelles. Templeton be played up for Barry. And Barry pass. Davis goes off of Barry. Now she'll play it back. Trying to get to the top of the box. Sargent won't get there. Hebda will take it over. And again, you know, Mendel, this is the beginning of the season where Pierre just couldn't find the back of the net. Williams had that first goal. The game against Spearfish was an own goal that they got their lone goal. It was just Governor's chance after Governor chance that never went through. And now all of a sudden, you want this to continue, but not everything, but a lot is going through here for the Governors. Now here's another chance for Barry. That one will be run down, though, first by Bachman. And he'll roll out for a throw. But, yeah, the Governors right now, their offense, again, from the beginning of the season where you couldn't buy one, now they're getting these chances to fall.
Well, and, you know, the difference, I think, is, you know, especially I'll take Spearfish game for an example. You know, the Spearfish game, a lot of their chances was 1 or 2 runners going downfield quickly, and here they're possessing the ball. They're getting 5 or 6, 7 girls involved in the offense. You know, you see Meg Maher creating a shot from the defensive line. You see all the mids getting shots. Templeton and Taylor and Katie Williams and Avery Davis is playing mid now. You know, and you just have more people involved, and you're not going 3-on-7 or 3-on-8. You're going 6-on-8, and there's better odds.
We'll take those odds in pretty much anything right there. As it will be Iverson again. Iverson to the box. She'll cross over defender. Now Iverson a pass for Barry. She's got another chance. She couldn't get the shot away. Still loose in the box. And it will be Christensen that will get it out. Barry almost had her second of the game.
That was a great play by Iverson. She set it on a platter for her, and defender kind of knocked her off balance, and she didn't get anything on the ball. But that play's created by Autumn Iverson.
17:55 to play here in the second half. A pass for Davis. Again, the offense continues to be strong here for the Governors. Davis, that will go out of play off of the Gazelles. So here is Easlin. Easlin will be played for that pass off of Templeton. And he'll roll off the Governors and outs for a throw here for the Gazelles. And they'll have subs coming in. Eisberg will check in. We'll have Lloyd as well as Schmidt and Vornhagen will all come back in. 17:05 to play here in the second half. Boys JV game has just gotten over with. They're going to try and start that one early. Hopefully we can get through this game before they at least start that varsity game. As the Gazelles across, it'll be Beck. That'll play it back for Gehrig. And this one will come across here on the near side. And a good job there again by Beck. As Bachman will float it out. And a throw here for the Governors.
We might really see how good you really are if you can call a game in front of you and call a game behind you at the same time.
Boy, I don't know about that one. That would be interesting if I could pull that one off. as that one will come free. Iverson trying to get a run. Christensen couldn't clear it away. Went off of Iverson. Played back for Barry. Couple feet outside the box. Played back for Iverson again. Iverson will turn. Couldn't get the pass away or a shot. And now here comes Yankton as they'll try and reverse field with the counter. But Avery Davis is there to take it away. And Davis a pass. That one blocked down. And now the Gazelles again. A turn with it for Vornhagen. Almost turned it over. Back for Templeton. But it'll be played. Templeton got a block of that clearing attempt from Bachman. It rolls out for a throw here for the Gazelles. 15.5 to play here in the second half. Davis knocked down, but played by Eisberg. Eisberg crosses over one defender, and then she gets tangled up. And I believe we're going to have a foul on Yankton, a free kick here for the Governors just outside the box, and a straightaway shot here. And we'll see how many Gazelles line up for a wall and who will take the free kick for the Governors. So Barry is going to take the free kick. And the Gazelles will back up to play at the line the referee makes. And we'll see what Barry does on the free kick for the Governors. Barry away, and that one's going to go wide. The wind started to pick up as soon as she kicked the ball, and that might have affected that shot as it goes wide to the right side of the goalpost. 21 shots for the Governors. Just 3 so far for the Gazelles. Beck back for Williams. Good job by Williams to settle. Now Eisberg just couldn't get over to it in time. And now it'll be played. Eisberg misses. Templeton back for Williams. Williams into the box for Barry. Couldn't get the shot the first time. Still trying to work for it. Barry gets knocked down. The referee says play on. It'll be outs and a throw here for the Governors. A good battle there. Barry trying to sell maybe a potential penalty kick. And especially in the box, those are hard to get that sell. But it was a referee that shook his head, but the Governors saw possession.
Yeah, other places on the field that might get a call, but it's got to be pretty blatant when it's in the box like that, and it just wasn't going to happen for her.
As that one got blocked down by Eisberg, comes into the box, and a turn and a clear by the Gazelles as they almost put themselves in a lot of danger. Another throw here for the Governors. Beck will come back in to throw it in for the Governors. As 13-10 to play here in the second half. Beck that will go out in a roll for a goal kick. Trying to cross one. Almost looked like it might have got blocked, but it rolls out for a goal kick.
Yeah, I think she just got over top of it a little bit too much and pulled it.
As Bachman will launch one to midfield. Mahert knocked it down. Pass for Davis, too far, but it'll come right back to Davis on her foot. And now Davis will run with it. Davis, pass for Barry. She's in. Barry with a shot off the crossbar again. And that one doesn't go, and it came all the way back out to the top of the box and cleared away by the Gazelles. The third time the Governors have hit a crossbar as it goes out of play now for a throw.
And that one was solid.
That one, it was ringing in Fort Pierre.
Yeah.
That was, as you said, it was just a solid strike right at the crossbar. And Barry's had a chance now for a near hat trick in this game. Still with just one, a 4-0 lead, but has had plenty of good opportunities. Governors hit 3 crossbars as a team. Barry, as he'll try and get in for Iverson, it's going to roll all the way down and a roll out for a goal kick. 11:50 to play here in the second half. And we'll have a couple of subs coming. A.J. Hicks, Graceland Taylor, Mutual Knaus, Templeton, Iverson, and Maher will all come out. As good jobs here by the Pierre Governors. A 4-0 lead for Pierre. And Coach Zanin happy with this team's performance through the first near 70 minutes as they lead 4-0 over the Gazelles. Davis. That one will roll out. And a throw here for the Gazelles. Now we'll go off of the Gazelles. Actually, no, goes off the Governors. So it'll be a throw here for Yankton again. On the throw. It'll be off this time of Yankton, and that will be a pure throw in. As the Governors will have thrown it. And again, they can take their time. They can add a couple more here before we get to the end of this game. 10:40 to go.
Yeah, and I think, for their confidence and just, I think if you get 3 in the first half, you don't want to kind of go scoreless in the second, even if you're playing a little bit different style and things like that. You want to keep that momentum going, and they've had their chances for certain.
And here's Taylor. That cross gets blocked down. It'll roll. It'll be Denton before it gets out of play. Now Taylor has a chance to cross and try to center, and it'll be knocked out by the Gazelles. And here, again, also in the last 10 minutes, you want to leave everybody healthy.
Right.
You've got a 4-0 lead. It's not completely over, but it's going to take a lot for Yankton to score 4 times in 10 minutes. But now the big thing is to leave healthy and to get ready for next Tuesday against whoever that opponent might be, and on the road in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. That's the goal now for sure. You want to leave healthy, but it
would be nice to have a handful, though.
Well, yeah, more is always better.
That's right. As it'll be played here for the Gazelles. It's Sherbet. That pass nearly stolen by the Governors. And now here's a chance, and Yankton's got a lot of room, and it's going to be Bites with a chance. She couldn't get a clean shot away, and a good job by Allison. She actually stopped the ball before it went out, and it'll roll down for a corner for the Gazelles. The first one of the game for either side, and the Governors kind of fell asleep right there, but Bites, when she had a chance to dribble it right in front of the goal, she took it to the side instead.
Yeah, she kind of lost her angle there and allowed Andy Allison to catch up. But honestly, I don't think she thought Andy could catch her. So great play by Andy there. But, yeah, and, we were talking about getting another goal. I think maybe even more importantly is to keep it out of the net. As
that one will be cleared away by the Governors on the first and only corner so far of the game for either side. Graceland Taylor trying to lead one forward for Barry, but Bachman will get to it first. That will roll out of play just near close to being towards us, but it'll be a throw here for Metro Canals. 8.5 to play. Eisberg, pass for Hicks. Right back to Eisberg again. Eisberg will turn, pass for Barry. Barry tried to turn. That one will go off of the Gazelles. It'll play back for Eisberg. And now Metro Canals, Hicks, Davis. And Davis will run. She's got 2, maybe looking for a hat trick. Taylor with a long shot that will go high and over. 23 shots here for the Governors. They lead 4-0, 3 so far for the Gazelles.
And just there in your call, name after name after name from Pierre, completing passes and possessing the ball and things like that. That's anytime you see that, they're playing well and you're doing the right things.
Fouls called on Metro Canals. At the beginning of the season, it was more of a one name, other teams got it. One name, other teams got it. Maybe 2 or 3 names, but the last couple of games, it's been 4 to 5 names that we say in a row before either a shot or just that the other team was able to get at least a foot on it.
Yeah, exactly. They're, again, possession, completing passes. It's like every other game that you play. You want to be efficient. You want to keep control of the ball.
Barry for Taylor. Graceland Taylor will turn back to Barry at the top of the box. She'll settle. Barry with the left foot, a shot and a save made by Hebda as it almost broke free of Hebda's grasp. 10 saves here for the goalkeeper for Yankton. She's been a busy goalkeeper here for the Gazelles. 14 shots have been on target for the Governors and a couple of crossbars that were hit as well. That one will be blocked down and a throw now upcoming for Yankton. We'll have a sub come in, 2 subs come in here for Yankton as Boomsma and Olsen are both in. 6.5 left here in the second half. On the pass, Metro Canals trying to steal it away. It'll be taken by Williams. Williams got tripped up, but back for Allison. to play at midfield. Eisberg, she'll turn. Her pass, that will be intercepted, and that will be played back by Olsen, given right to Mitchell Knaus. Mitchell Knaus will try and lead one for Eisberg. That one's cleared away, and that one just over the top of Mendel Miller, who jumped up for it.
I don't know if that was a jump.
Okay, that was a John Winkler jump. That was, you got about as much air as I usually do. My vertical is about as good as that one.
Yeah, I didn't get much on that one.
I'm glad you're there. I was turning. I had my hands full. I couldn't make that catch. Eisberg. That will be played at the top of the box. Not cleared, though, by the Gazelles. Hicks couldn't get a shot away. Eisberg still with it. Two defenders close in on her. Eisberg, though, still with it. Her pass off of the Gazelle defender. Try to lead one for Davis. Davis will get bumped as it will be played out by Christensen, and it'll be roll away. And a throw. I thought you were going to get your 50-50 ticket out there. Announcing it right here. I'm about ready to ask if you won. It's 5:10 to play here in the second half. 4-0 lead for the Governors. Allison, that one will go out, and a throw here for the Gazelles.
I'm getting text messages about my lack of jumping ability.
Well, the good thing is that we were on air together to make fun of that together.
Yeah, exactly.
As Christensen, that one will be played for Christensen. A roll to the corner, and it did not go out. Almost had a corner for the Governors. That was had to be at the line. You can't see from this far away. I couldn't see even if I was right up on the line either, but it'll be a throw here for the Governors. 4:25 to play here in the second half. Governors are going to win their third game of the season, and they'll add up those seed points and maybe be able to jump one more spot to try and get to that 11th seed. But again, right now, if the season would end today without any change, the Governors would be playing the Mitchell Colonels in the first round of the playoffs. We'll try and find the standings here to.
Yeah, I think the way I was looking at it this morning a little bit, and I think, quite possibly if everything holds true to form without upsets and things like that, it could very well be that Pierre will jump over Sturgis and Mitchell will fall a spot, and they'll still end up together.
Yeah, Pierre should jump over Sturgis as they have 39.389 with Sturgis with 39.4, so not much of anything for Pierre to get a couple seed points to jump over the Sturgis Scoopers, as it's played for the Gazelles, and it'll play it out in a corner upcoming here for Yankton. And then you look at Sioux Falls Lincoln at 40.4, so that's over a full seed point away from the number 10 seed, but Mitchell could easily drop down as they're barely a point over Rapid City Central.
Yeah, and Central's got, they could pick up some points too, so Mitchell's got to play Aberdeen, and that's probably not going to end well for them, so.
As it'll be played down at the top of the box, cleared away by the Governors on the second corner for the Gazelles. 2:50 to play here as they start to announce some of the lineups for the boys varsity game. And again, as we get later here in the season, you gotta try and play a little bit early. Barry, here's a cross for Eisberg. Couldn't get a shot away, and no one else there for the Governors. So it'll be played here for the Gazelles, as it is Aubrey Lloyd up ahead for Boonsma. Right back to Lloyd. Lloyd mishandles it, now plays at midfield. Lloyd will go down on the near side. It'll roll all the way down. It should roll out for a goal kick, and it will. With 2:10 left to go here in the second half. So bear with us after we get done with this game, as we'll get right over to the boys varsity game. And they're waiting for me. That's some really nice work here by athletic director Brian Mosier. They'll wait for the girls' game to get over with so they can get the radio guy over here. That's
obviously, if you have that much power, I need to be nicer to you.
You are pretty nice to me. I appreciate it. I always enjoy having the help for all these girls' games, and even if you want to help me for the boys' game, I'll be happy for that too. As Avery Davis gets in, looking for the hat trick, and the pass went for Eisberg, and just missing Eisberg, and we played back for Mitchell Knaus. Here is Mitchell Knaus. She'll turn, gives for Eisberg. And Eisberg at the top of the box for Barry. Gives now for Taylor. Taylor with a shot, and that one off the hands of Hebda and out. And a good shot there from Taylor, and a really good save from Hebda here with 1 minute to go.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Taylor. She put a lot on it and had a little space, really lined it up well, and it was another top shelf goal if she could, if the goalie doesn't make a pretty nice save.
And now we're here in the final minute, and the Governors will get their first opportunity at a corner. This will come in. Barry tries to settle. Shot, scores! Ryan Barry scores again! It's a 5-0 lead for the Governors. Her second of the game. And they get one corner, and they take advantage of it. And a 5-goal performance here for the Pierre Governors. And a great job there. I believe Taylor was the one that got the corner in. And so the Govs lead 5-0 here in the last 50 seconds.
Yeah, there again, great corner, put it in the right spot, and those dangerous plays that weren't there early in the year are starting to come around.
So with just 20 seconds to go, the Governors are going to win their third game of the season, and now we'll wait to see exactly who they will face, and that one will be determined late Thursday night into Friday morning when we figure out who exactly the Governors will face going into the first round of the playoffs. Final seconds, Governors win 5-0 over the Yankton Gazelles. Back in a minute with the start of the boys game. You're listening to Pierre Governor